Imagine living in cold environment without electricity, just gathering everyone by the fire. And there's a lot of wisdom in that storytelling too. It's through entertainment you actually teach future generation. It truly has a very survival, healing purpose in each, storytelling.
Is there any similarity as far as permission and lineage from shamans and storytellers? Does the role of a storyteller get passed on to somebody?
Oh yeah, by genes. And shamans are the people who, first of all, have a bloodline, a straight bloodline, and they have to be chosen by spirit, we say. And in fact, that they're chosen means they have no choice. They go through the devastating pain. It's called Sakha or it's a rite of passage called Etteni. So they experience in their dreams how their bodies are eaten by the spirit of the lower world, and they build new body. They leave the bones, and the bones are taken care by one-eyed and one-legged and one-handed woman.
So they're consumed.
It's something that, becoming a completely different person. In this case, becoming a shaman. It's a transformation. And when new body is built in a dream state, all of a sudden the person who was in agony, in a great sickness, they become healthy. And they start healing other people. And it might have a really devastating symptoms of, very similar to schizophrenia, epilepsy, non-diagnosed, like you don't know the nature of the pain that is in the physical body, seizures, losing consciousness, and then some of the future shamans who couldn't handle that rite of passage, they would die. They would die during the process. It's really a burden. It's not something that, easily today people claim themselves as a shamans, and it's not that easy, and we don't have a plant medicine it's all comes from natural altering state of consciousness. It's something that hits person without even asking from you permission and without your intention or your plan. If you have it in your genes, most likely you become a shaman, and then you have to learn for months, years, even decades how to become a shaman.
Well, you said a lot of interesting points there. Let me try to go through them one at a time. So you said that shamans or certain people get chosen, right? So I'm curious about what your opinion or how the idea of like fate or free will is represented in Sakha culture. Is destiny a big part versus you're free to do whatever you want?
It's a very good question. So every single person's experience is unique, and all the shamans, it's almost like imagine taking ayahuasca and having bad trip. And then every single person's journeys is unique too, depends on their situation, right? And their chemistry in the body and their neuro patterns that are already built, and their experience from their childhood. It all comes together in that journey. And so the shaman's experience is unique, but it has overall one storytelling, and it's very similar to each other. So there's some notion of, is that the place where they visit? Is it something fundamental there? Or we're completely, individuals? Or we're collective? And because there's no written book in Sakha faith, there's no Bible or something. It's all, oral, and it all based on human experience and based on environment. And then perhaps because of, the location,